It's like, I don't know, what time is it now? 7:15 in the morning on con day 2. I'm wearing a hat because the hat is awesome, and it's from Boxcat, one of the vendors, and a friend of mine runs it at Sci-Fi on the Rock. And today is Dark Phoenix Day. Yeah, so I'll be doing a get ready with me sort of video to show you the process I went through to get my hair and my makeup done for that cosplay. And then, of course, the usual shenanigans once we actually get there. I'm not planning on going until after lunch, though. I got up ridiculously early today because Aaron, he decided that he and his friends were going to go to one of the first panels of the day. It's like 9 a.m. and they were going out to breakfast first. Which, you know, great, but my God, it's too early. And I'm up too early as a result. This will never do. Nah. See you later. Alright, this is probably the most precarious camera setup that I could have possibly asked for in terms of getting this video filmed for you guys. So let's just see how it goes. So today is the second day of Sci-Fi on the Rock, as I may have said earlier in the video, and I'm going to be doing a Dark Phoenix cosplay. And so I thought it'd be kind of cool to show you guys the process of me getting my makeup and my hair all did to go with the costume before we actually go and show it off to people, and I'm getting my pictures taken later. It's gonna be so fun. So anyway, first and foremost in the whole makeup process, since she's a comic book character, I want to make sure my skin is super flawless. So, make my hand mirror out here, and I'm going to be putting on a primer. This is Flawless Beauty Primer by Pixie. So let's get that started. So, technically at this point it might be better to use foundation. I'm kind of leave this up to you guys, judgment call sort of thing. I prefer BB cream because it's not as heavy, and this one in particular has decent coverage, so it'll stay on my face and not melt and be cakey and stuff for the rest of the day. So the one that I'm going to be using is Rimmel BB Cream Radiance 9-in-1. So I'm going to take a little bit of the BB cream and put that on my face next. There we go. Okay, so now that I've got my base on, next is concealer, and I'm going to be using Boo Boo Cover Up that I got in my Ipsy bag actually a little while ago. It works pretty well. I don't actually have a lot of pimples or anything on my face right now to cover up, but I will be putting a little bit under my eyes. And pro tip, when you put concealer under your eyes, you should put it in a triangle shape. Kind of, because if you don't, it's actually going to potentially enhance your circles under your eyes when you blend it in. This kind of helps prevent that. And I don't really, I'll have a little bit of a thing here. We're pretty good, I think. Blend that in. So much blending. There we go, looking good. Alright, you'd think I have enough stuff on my face right now, but no, we do not, because next is the contouring, because that is very important. But I'm going to use this Nude Sticks contour pencil combo. I'm not actually going to use the contour side though, because it's very much the same color as my skin, so it kind of defeats the purpose. I will be using this as a highlighter and just a normal bronzer, this Maxi Bronzer by Rimmel London Sun Shimmer, as my contour. So, contour part. I have a nice fluffy brush. And you kind of want to get the hollows of your cheeks around the bottom of your chin and up here on your temples on each side of your face, and then you can kind of smush your brush and get either side of your nose as well when you're contouring. If you kind of screw up with the brush like I've done before, use your beauty blender to kind of fix it if it looks too dark in some areas. We'll see how this goes. Alright, that looks less scary. So next is your highlighting, which I probably could do with sharpening this one, but we'll see. You should get down the center of your forehead, bridge of your nose. I like to do Cupid's bow and just right there on my chin as well, and of course on top of your cheekbones. I like so. Got my war paint on now. See how many times I can make that face in this video. Alright, looking good, nice and shiny in all the right places. So the next thing that I'm actually going to do before I set all this with powder is I'm going to put my blush on first. You can put it on after you put the powder. Just personal preference, don't. I have blush by Model Co. in Peach Bellini, which I will be using just on the apples of my cheeks. Not a super intense color because, like I said, Jean doesn't have much going on makeup wise. And now that we have all this done, I'm going to set it all with Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder. This stuff here. What I will do is use this Gimme Brow by Benefit. It's essentially, it comes out almost exactly the same color as my natural. It just kind of tames down the brow a bit so it doesn't look quite so poofy and wild and untamed. So that's what I will do first. Eyeshadow wise, we're gonna stick with neutrals. So I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Natural Eyes Neutral Eye Palette, you see here, and the colors that I will be using will be Nudie, Push Up, and Cashmere Bunny. Okay. Just because it looks a little bit too intense for me right now, I'm gonna get a clean, really big fluffy brush and just kind of do a little bit more blending. Much less harsh. I am gonna put a little bit of a highlight, I think, by my brow. So let me get another brush. This will do. And I'm actually gonna use the white color in the palette, Heaven, and just do a little bit of a highlight. Yeah. And also in the, just dab it in the inner corner, like so. I will be lining the waterline with black. I have this Urban Decay 24/7 Velvet, black velvet pencil that I will use for that. Yeah. And for the top one, I will do a little bit of liner. Just a very small line. I'm not going to wing it out or anything because I don't want to make it really exaggerated. So the one that I'm going to use for that, it will be this, it's by MAC. It is Rapid Black, an ultimate eyeliner. Looks like this, like a giant marker. I'm going to put on my lashes. Now these didn't come with lash glue, so I bought this Kiss Strip Lash adhesive that I will be using as well. It's a nice big tube, which is good because I can use it later for other cosplays, because cosplays tend to really be the only times that I wear fake lashes. Not saying that I think that you have to wear them with costumes. I don't know, I just don't feel like wearing them on a normal daily basis, even if I am feeling fancy. Now, if I could just get it out of the package. I'm also, actually now that I have this on, going to realign my eye a little bit, just to make the band from the eyelash blend a bit more. And now that that's done, I'm gonna let them sit for a few minutes, dry a little bit more before I actually do this part. But I'm going to get my mascara The one I'm going to be using is Volumize. This is by Monaco. Alright, there we go. Eyes done. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I'm going to line the entire lip with a red lip liner. And the one that I have is by MAC, and it's just red. R-E-D-D. Focus, camera. Focus. Here it is. It's not focusing on that though. It's still focusing on my face. So I promise it says red. So like I said, I'm just gonna color the whole thing in. There we go. Getting there. It's very orangey red on the camera right now, but that will change. So another thing I like to do for red lips, and especially since this is a comic book character and they all seem to have a lot of dimension, I'm gonna get a brown lip liner. I believe this is my brown one. Yes, it is. It is Long Lasting Finish 1000 Kisses lip liner by Rimmel, and it is in Coffee Bean. And what I like to do is just a little bit of shading on the outer corners to just give your lips a little bit more dimension. You'll see once I actually contour them and get them looking right. So I got brown on the outside corners and I look real weird right now. But we'll fix that when I go over the top of it with a red lipstick. And this is Urban Decay in I can't read the print, it's so tiny. That's number 69. And it's this color. See? It looks a little bit more blended there now and not so scary and harsh. And my lips have a little bit more dimension to them. Lastly, to give them a little bit more shine in the middle, take like a neutral color or even a frosty color eyeshadow, like this one. This is Rob Sheppy for Teeny Beauty and Pearl Fizz. And I'm just gonna put a little bit on my finger and tap it along the middle like that. Got my red lip, and that'll stay on for forever, pretty much. I shouldn't really wipe my fingers with this beauty blender, but it's wet, so I should really keep makeup sponges handy when I'm doing this kind of stuff, because I'll be honest, this isn't all that different overall, aside from makeup being a bit heavier than something I'd wear every day. Final step for makeup, and this one is totally optional, but since, again, I'm trying to make this last all day so I don't have to touch it up, I have a Urban Decay All-Nighter makeup setting spray, like so. And you just spray it over your face and it sets your makeup so that it doesn't budge, it lasts a lot longer during the day. So I'm just gonna shake this up and I'm gonna go do a cross and then do a T to set it. So that's how I've done my Dark Phoenix makeup. And my hair is already red, so I never invested in a wig for this cosplay. I'm actually just going to curl my hair. But will I videotape that? I don't know. I might just show you the final results because I'm not really doing anything special to curl it. I'm just literally taking random sections, doing little spiral curls, and shaking it out so they're not super wavy. You can basically, there's tons of curl tutorials on Luxie Hair's website. I'd recommend using one of those because that's essentially where I learned to curl my hair. So I will be using a very similar method. Be back in a bit with the finished hair. Alright, here it is, the finished product. I am Dark Phoenix. Look at this in all the poor lighting. Do you like? Do you think kind of like? We'll have to see. Ha ha ha. Onward to the convention. Say hi to the camera. Say hi. I'm taking pictures. Aaron looks very unimpressed.
Taking pictures or motion pictures?
It's video. I have to capture all of the all of the con madness for my video. So there. So we're having lunch at Eastside Mario's, and there's a lot of really confused people, and then the rest of them are all dressed up, and they totally know what's going on. But it's so awesome! We're sitting on the floor because my feet hurt. My shirt sucks. It's not funny.
I beg to differ.
It's not. There's people still here. There's no panels for the next hour.
No, there's really not.
There's really
That's the
not.
unfortunate thing is that we need more rooms, more variety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there is variety, it's just not this hour.
That is true.
So now it is the hour of floor, sit, feet, fix. Hey guys, it's me, and I just got back from day 2 of the con with my lovely Dark Phoenix cosplay, which I am no longer wearing, mainly because, dear God, it was warm and the shoes were killing my feet, but it was so worth it. I had so much fun. I did get my pictures taken professionally with Sarah Hall Photography while I was there, so I will post those pictures to my Instagram, well, basically social media, once I get those back. It's kind of cool. Another thing that was pretty fun about today, one of the guests here, you see on the book, Kevin St. Pierre, he's a professional cosplayer and he does Wolverine, and it just so happened I was visiting one of my friends at her booth, and he came up to me and asked if you could get my picture with him. And it was kind of funny because it was just like instantly everybody around was swarming us for pictures because I was the only other person at the con, at the time anyway, dressed up as another X-Men. So they wanted pictures of Wolverine and Phoenix, and it was pretty fun. So I'll actually include that picture in this video too, the one that we took. There's a couple. One of them's kind of funny because I'm just like, what? West Side. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And I just wanted to do this video to kind of do a haul of some of the things that I got from the different vendors. I have business cards for the vast majority of them, so I will include the information down below for the ones that I do have. There are a couple that unfortunately I don't have cards for, so I'm not sure who they were, and I apologize if any of them happen to watch this video. If you contact me and let me know, I will put your information in the description and add an annotation at the point that's relevant. Anyway, so assuming I got all the rest right, let's get started. First and foremost, in the swag bags that everybody got, there were randomly selected people who received a bow tie. Random colors, different fabrics available, and they came from Midnight Tailors. Let's see here on the tag. So that was pretty cool. They had a few other things. They were selling other things like bow ties and other apparel related items down in Diagon Alley. There's also this lady here. I bought this one today. I did most of my shopping yesterday, but this was the one thing I bought today because it was just too damn awesome. It's a Harley Quinn poster. It says "Hey Puddin'," and I'm sorry, I don't know who you are, but like I said, if you watch the video, I will put your name in here and appropriate contact information for people who might also be interested in getting prints like this one, because it's pretty damn cool. And I can't believe I walked by the table twice and I just didn't see it there. Maybe it wasn't out the first couple times, so it's possible. There's a lot of change up in the merchandise between the last couple days. There's also another group of people called Geek Keepers. Here. And they were selling a variety of different things at their booth, but one of the things I wanted to get was a surprise bag. So they were $5 and they have a random assortment of things in them. And I didn't open it because I thought it'd be more fun to do on camera with you guys. So, inside the bag, what do we have? First and foremost, It's a pendant for a chain. It is a little Mario star, which is super cute. Let me get him out of the bag so I can show you better. Okay. It doesn't come with a chain, so I will have to add one in, but that's not a problem. I mean, necklace chains are pretty interchangeable and they're not exactly expensive to get either, so that's pretty damn cool. What else do we have in here? We have, I believe these are stickers. Some Captain America stickers, or at least Marvel Avengers themed stickers. Let me get them out here. So we have Captain America and Spider-Man, and oh, they're not all Marvel themed. We have Super Saiyan Goku, and some of these are tiny, so I had to squint at them to see what they are. What is this? More Super Saiyan Goku and Boo, human Boo. That's another Super Saiyan Goku, the exact same one, the first one. Then there's, I can't remember his name, but he's the little robot from GT. Follows them. And then, oh no, I dropped it, no! Then there's Krillin. And he looks like Mr. Satan, but his hair is longer, so I don't think that's actually who he is. So someone call me out, I'm missing the reference on this guy, and make him closer so you can see. What else did I get in here? It is a little jar. Again, it's another thing for a pendant, and it is dioxide. Focus. Focus. I'm not face. There we go. Focus. The camera just does not want to focus on anything other than my face. Sorry. What else is in the bag? What else is in the bag? In the bag. We have a blue ring. Like so. And one more thing. Oh, that's so cute! They're little earrings from Plants vs. Zombies. They're the zombie heads. I like them. So yeah, $5, a bunch of cool little neat things in the loot bag. That was pretty sweet. So another thing that I got is the hat on my head. I got that from my friend Laura, her booth was called Box Cat. And they were selling these awesome Luna and Arvis hats. I got the last Luna one though on Friday, so ha ha. I think they did restock today, because I did see a few more people wearing them around, but I'm not 100% sure on that, or if it's just people who bought the hats yesterday and got in early like myself. And let's see, what else did I get from the con? Well, there was another booth set up that I got. They were a bag of holdings. They had a lot of things actually that I bought. So, well, I say a lot. Most I bought from any one booth, I guess I'll say. So this is pins that they were giving out. And actually one of the things I got is this X-Men pendant here that I've been wearing all day. Even though you couldn't technically see it in my Phoenix cosplay. Was wearing it all day. Thought that was kind of cool. Another thing that they had at their booth, which was kind of neat and goes with the whole surprise bag sort of thing, they were selling prints. And you could get these envelopes here with mystery prints. So there was 3 prints in there for $10, and I don't know what they are. So let's take a look-see, and I'm hoping I'm not gonna pull them out the wrong side because I don't want fingerprints on them. So the first one is pretty cute. It is a koi rose. And the second one is actually one that I looked at and was considering buying on its own, so I'm actually super happy I got it. It's this really sweet little Navi print. I'm a sucker for just the wall art and stuff because there's so many amazing authors and artists in these conventions. I just want to buy it all. I don't have enough wall space for all of it, but I just want to buy it all. So this sort of stuff, right up my alley. And I believe this is a Poe actually from Zelda, which is really cool because you'll notice in a little bit there's a bit of a Zelda theme to the artwork that I bought, most of the artwork that I bought. So this kind of all works out very nicely. Actually, I just realized it said 3 prints for $10 and I very clearly have 4. So, bonus. The last one here is of a Final Fantasy Black Mage, which is also really, really cute. I love Final Fantasy, absolutely adore that series. I was playing Final Fantasy 14 online for quite a while actually, when it first came out, and I really like it, but the subscription service really killed it for me. And I just didn't have other people who play it regular with me, and I know MMOs, you can play them by yourself and still have a lot of fun, but they're much better and hold your attention a lot longer if you have friends to play it with you, so I kind of gave that up. That said, I kind of itched to get back into it. Moving right along, this is sadly another place that I did not get the business card for. It was really sad because they were actually, they were doing perler art, and at their table you could buy a bunch of different perler art things, obviously. What I'm trying to get is I think you could buy tickets, or maybe so much of your purchase went towards this, and they had this giant Chrono Trigger perler art thing. It was just like a really big square mat, and it was of the ship with all the characters standing on top of it. Honestly, I kind of wanted to just outright buy it. I love Chrono Trigger. Played it so much when I was younger, but neither here nor there. The reason I bring them up specifically is because my friend Nick and I, we were going around yesterday shopping, and my friend Gord, he couldn't make it on Friday because sadly he wasn't feeling very well. The joke is that he got too excited for the con that he got con flu early. Was feeling much better today though, as you probably saw in some of the other video. He recently has become a brony though, so we thought it would be kind of funny to get him this little Pinkie Pie here. I totally forgot to bring it in to him today, so sorry Gord, but this is your Pinkie Pie. You will get it at some point in time, I promise you. And then you can, I don't know, just adore it in all of its cuteness. Let's see, something else I got. We're almost at the end of the list. There was a booth called Nerdy Stitching, and then I believe it's Nerdy Stitching. I apologize if this is not the right card, but I'm pretty sure this was you, so here we go. They were selling a bunch of different, handcrafted sewn items. One of the things that I really wanted to get, but didn't, and kind of regret not getting, was the Harley Quinn apron that she had, but I did manage to snag one of these sweet Harley Quinn pillows, which actually on the back says Mr. J. So that will be adorning my gaming couch. Right now, actually, I just put it there. So, last but not least, sadly, another person who I don't believe I got a business card for, and it's really sad because he had some amazing canvas paintings for sale. The ones that I got, you could get them 1 for $30 or you get 2 for $50. I got 2 for $50 because these are very similar and both so amazing, and again go with the Zelda theme that I was talking about. So the first one was this Link picture, see here, and I love the black and white and the shadows. Like I did a sketch of Link actually for Majora's Mask a very long time ago now. Very similar style to this, so very, very cute, and it will be going up on my wall, probably above my computer monitors. Dress it up a bit. And the second one, which will be going up with it, is this also Zelda themed one, which is Link and Zelda standing in their silhouettes. It's so pretty. And he has so many other really, really good prints. If I can actually figure out on my own between the time that I film this and edit the video, I will put it in, because it's a shame not to let people know. But there you have it. That's my con haul for Sci-Fi on the Rock 9. I can't wait for next year. There technically is one more day to the convention, but there's not much on the go tomorrow aside from the costume contest, which is kind of cool to see, but they'll post the pictures online, so We'll see. Maybe I'll change my mind tomorrow. Who knows? Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed and see y'all next time. Bye!